it going, YouTube? My name is Blake Yarbrough and welcome back. Today's video is all about adding another Grail to my collection. Now, I've been shrinking down my collection over the years to just have like shoes that I really love and cherish and wear. And so in today's video, we're gonna hit up a local sneaker event called Sneaker Exit. I'm gonna buy some hype recent releases for like around $1,000, and then we're gonna try out this new app that I've seen people talking about, which is Tradeblock. And so we'll see if I can trade all of those shoes and just add one Grail to my collection. Now at Sneaker Exit, I also did a women's giveaway where I bought a pair of shoes and had females guess the size, and if they guess the size then they win the shoe, which was a lot of fun. I think I'll do that more. So let's go ahead and cut over to Sneaker Exit and show you the clips. All right guys, a few weeks ago I downloaded the app Tradeblock. Now I've got some shoes on there, but not really any shoes that I want to trade. So today I've got some money with me. We're headed to Sneaker Exit. I'm gonna try to find some steals at Sneaker Exit to then load onto my Tradeblock app and then trade with you guys. I'm looking for a Grail, so I'm gonna try to get some shoes today and then trade them on the app, and we'll see if I can come out better than if I just bought the sneaker. All right guys, just pulled up to Sneaker Exit. Now the goal here is to buy as many shoes as I can for $1,000 to then trade for a more expensive Grail. So I'm gonna try to get as many shoes as I can get for $1,000. Good shoes to trade, and then I'll load those into Tradeblock and trade them for a Grail, something more expensive, hopefully over $1,000. Let's see what we can find. All right guys, we've been walking around the show. I've got the money to spend, just trying to condense it and make all the deal at one booth. So we pull up to this booth right here, my boy Tate. He's got his own store. You can shout out your store.
It's called The Early Way on Broad, located in Rome, Georgia.
So check him out. He's up in North Georgia. He's north of Atlanta, but Rome's not that far, and he's got a ton of inventory. So we made a deal. I picked out 4 shoes. Let me show you what we got, and then I'll tell you the deal. Right off the bat, we got a Shadow 2.0 size 11 DS. We also picked up the shoe that is costing more money than any shoe here, probably, foam runners. So this is the first pair of foam runners I've had in hand. We picked these up. We got a pair of the football gray Dunks. This colorway is really nice. I like this one a lot, so we picked these up to trade. And then another recent release, the Maui Wowie Dunk Highs. These are sick because they've got the removable material. So that's the 4 shoes we got. We came out to $960. So I've got the cash here. That should be $960. We'll let them count it up, but that's the deal. I bought 4 shoes for $960, and we're gonna use that to try and flip and trade for a more expensive Grail. So I'll get these loaded into my Tradeblock account in my closet, and then we'll see what we can find. I just picked up this size 7 GS nice pair of Michigan Dunks. We're gonna give these away. Now the game is, you've probably seen it, guess the size, win the shoes. It's a size 7 grade school. We're gonna try to give them away to a girl. I give away a lot of shoes, but they're always a men's size. Let's give away a pair to a girl today. First contestants, you know the size, they don't. What size do you think this is? One guess only, of course.
Yeah, shoot.
Women's or men's?
Can't tell you.
Doesn't matter. An 8.
Size 8? What do you guess?
I was gonna say like 8.5, 7.5.
Size 7. Good try, good try,
Thank
good
you.
try. What size do you think this is? One guess only.
7.5.
Oh, so close. It's a 7. It's a 7.
I told her that. Oh, bro, I told her that. I was like 7. You should have. Oh, bro, you gotta listen to it. You should have listened to me. I said 7. Oh, bro, I said 7. I was like 7.
8.5.
8.5. 7.
Okay.
Good guess.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for playing.
I say 8.
Size 8. They guess size 8. It's a size 7. Good guess though. Good guess.
I say 8 men's.
Ah, 7.
7.5, I guess.
Why you gonna shoot at the same thing?
7.
That's a size 6.
6 men.
That's a size 6 man.
7.
And you said 7. No, it's not your size. Go ahead, do it.
Isn't it 7?
7. Final answer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
Size 7.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we got a winner. It took like 8 or 9 tries, but we finally got a winner. Yeah, that was super fun. Definitely gonna do that again. But she finally got it, size 7. Now, if you've also seen one of my previous videos with Clint Frazier, he loves the dunks. He sent his friend Daniel with some cash to buy him a surprise, which so Daniel's buying Clint the Stussy Cherry Dunks. Clint has no idea, but Daniel's gonna surprise him. Just wanted to show you guys, it's pretty cool to cop a Grail like that. So congratulations, Clint, on the new Grail. All right, we got the 4 shoes. Time to head to the house, load these up on Tradeblock, see if we can make a trade. Let's go. All right, guys, we are back from sneaker exit. We've got the shoes to show you that we're going to be trading in today's video, but I also want to remind you about a giveaway that I'm doing. This shoe right here, I hit on sneakers and I'm giving them away to you guys. So follow me on Instagram and subscribe to the channel. It's the only 2 rules, super easy. Just subscribe, follow me on Instagram. You could win these dunks. Now let's go ahead and get on to these sneakers. I'll show you guys what I picked up. So the first one out of the stack is the Nike SB Dunk Maui Wowie. Now I picked these up in a size 10, men's size 10, and this shoe right now I think is going for around 280 bucks. We'll double check the values, but I think right now these are right around 280 bucks, and so that's the value we're gonna put on them for today's trade. These are DS, of course. I only did DS sneakers because DS sneakers are easier to trade, and by DS I mean dead stock, which means brand new, unworn. So the next shoe up we've got is a women's dunk, but it's in a men's size, and it is the football gray dunk high. So I tried to go with shoes that are really popular right now, which dunks are obviously really popular, dunks and dunk SBs. So we've got the football gray. This is a really nice colorway. I'm surprised that they're not going for more money. These right now, the value I think is around 150 to 170 bucks, just depending on the current market, but that's the value on these, brand new, unworn, in a size, 10.5. So women's 12, men's 10.5. I tried to keep it around my size so that it'd be also easier to trade. And the last one is, of course, a Jordan 1, another recent release, and it is the Shadow 2.0. I did an early video on these. These are nice. Now, I prefer the OG Shadow colorway. I prefer the all leather, and this one's got a mix of like nubuck and leather. It's not my favorite, but personally, I already have the Shadows, so I didn't feel like I was dying to have these. It is a really nice colorway though, and that's why I picked it up to trade, because this is a highly sought after shoe right now. I got it in a size 11, which is my size in Jordan. Jordans, and these right now are going for about 240 bucks, 250 bucks. So that's kind of the values that we're gonna go with. And I also had a pair of Yeezy foam runners. If you saw me pick those up at Sneaker Exit, somebody actually ended up paying me more money for those at Sneaker Exit than what I paid for them. So I just went ahead and sold them, and we'll be using that cash as part of the trade. So we've got 3 shoes to trade, and then we've got $350 in cash. So that is going to be what we're gonna be trading today, guys. I'm gonna pull out my phone and then we'll get going with the trades. All right, guys, now I've got the Tradeblock app pulled up here, and I've got my closet where you can see some of the shoes that I've put in my closet. Now, some of these are not for trade. They're not up for trade. Like my Mars yards, I put them in here so you guys can see that I have them, but unfortunately I will not be trading those with any of you guys. But I've got these shoes right here already entered into my closet. Now, the first one you'll see here at the top is this football gray dunk right here. Now, they're saying based on Suplex values that these are worth 148 to 170, so it's pretty spot on with that one. And then next up, we've got the Maui Wowie. Now, these right now in a men's size 10 are going for 285 to 287, so right there about 280, I think that's what I said. And then we've got the last pair right here, which is the Shadow 2.0. This shoe is really nice, and these are going right now for like 238 to 247, so 240 to 250. And if we add all of those up, that's 670. So essentially that's about how much we have to trade in these 3 shoes trade value. Now, I did mention that we have $350 cash that we could also add from the Yeezy foam runners that I sold. So if we add 350, then that comes out to $1,020. Now, if you remember, I spent $960 on those 4 shoes, so I'm already up 60 bucks. We're already in the black, and so we're gonna go back to Tradeblock. So those 3 shoes are what we have loaded up into my closet. Now, on my wish list, let me show you guys my wish list. If I click over, I've got some of the shoes that I would like to add to my collection. I've sold and traded a ton of my shoes over time, and now I've kind of whittled it down to where what I have behind me are pretty much all my grails. Either they're everyday type sneakers, or it's a grail, something that I spent a lot of money on and don't want to get rid of, or just something that I love and just want to keep for a really long time. So all these shoes on my wish list are shoes that would also fall into that category. They're grails, things that I would really like to own, and so I'll just show you guys a few of them. The first one I'll show you guys is the Off-White Zoom Fly from the original 10. Now, these right here, this shoe is absolutely gorgeous to me as far as a Zoom Fly. I love the Zoom Fly. It's really comfortable, and this Off-White is one that I've wanted since the original release. And when the original 10 came out of any of the shoes I could have picked, this would have been like a top 3 to me. So it's just my style. It's what I like to wear, and unfortunately I don't have it yet. So that could be one. You see the value right there is estimated at $10.90 for a new pair, and I'd probably be like an 11.5 or 12. Another one that I'd really like to have would be the Yeezy Boost 350 Turtle Dove. This is one that I've never owned, and the value is really insane. Now, I'd have to add a lot of money to get a new pair, but I may be able to find a used pair on Tradeblock. Another one that I would like to own is the Tom Sachs Mars Yard Overshoe. This is a really interesting one. It's not something that I'd wear all the time. I'd want it more as like a Mars Yard collector piece. So that's why I'd want this pair. You can see a new pair is only 720 to 740 bucks. 6 people have these in an 11. Might be a good option. Might be able to just trade these 3 shoes to somebody. Another one that I'd really like to own, the Travis Scott 4s. This one right now is like 1,200 bucks new, but I've seen at some sneaker shows you can get them for like $800 or $900 for a used pair. So this might be an option. More people have this, so it might be easier to trade. And so those are just some of the shoes that are on my wish list, guys. So what we'll do is I'll go ahead and set up some trades, and then we'll check back and see if there's any ones that I think are probably gonna happen. Okay, guys, I've went through some different accounts, and I think I found like some trades that I'm gonna send out. We'll see how it goes. The first one right here is on the Off-White Air Force One Volt colorway. There's 9 people that have these, and we're gonna go to, let's try Anthony. He's got 44 sneakers here, so I'm gonna continue on this pair. Now, from my closet, what am I gonna trade? We're gonna go with these 3, of course, which total combined, I think I spent about $610 on these. So that would be not necessarily the value, but that's what's come out of my pocket. Now, the value is right around $700 for these 3, so we're gonna hit continue. Now, this shoe is worth about $1,000, so I'm gonna add cash. I'm gonna add $200, and so that would mean that 610 plus 200 is 810. So if I could get this Off-White Air Force One for essentially $810, then I'm winning. So we're gonna go ahead and send this off, send offer. This would be really exciting. This is a way, like the whole time I've collected shoes from like 2010, 2008, somewhere around in there. The whole time I've collected shoes, I've traded a ton of times just through like local Facebook marketplaces. All right, the offer sent. So we'll see. He might counter, he might just decline it if he doesn't want any of these shoes. All right, so that one is now in my open trades. If we go back to my wish list, we can pick out a different one. Let's do the Grateful Dead Bears. This is one of Nick's favorites, and I would like to have it as far as like a collection type shoe. And so 10 people have these. These are hovering right around $1,000, like $950 to $1,000 is kind of what we think is a good deal. So I've got these 3 shoes to trade. 15 people have these. More people than I would think would have these. This first guy's got 89 shoes in here. He's made 2 trades already. He said, I don't trade my SB collection unless I get another SB in return, which this is an SB. All right, so we're gonna try and trade for these. We're gonna add these 3 shoes. So he's getting an SB in return. Hopefully 1 SB will be enough. So these are around $600 to $700. What kind of cash would I want to add? Maybe $150. See what he says. Send offer. Right after this, once this goes through, I'll show you guys some of the trades that have been sent to me as well. So the cool thing is I loaded these in my account just a couple days ago once I got them, and I've already got offers sent to me. So somebody offered me the Stussy Spiridons for the Maui Wowies right here, but I'd have to add $200. I can't believe those are going for that much, which let's click on that. So this Stussy Spiridon, the estimated value is for size 11, $500. I cannot believe that. All right, so let's scroll down. Now here's one. Somebody offered me 2 of their shoes plus $200 for my Travis 1 lows. I couldn't trade those. Oh, we just, look at that. We just got an offer decline. Let's take a look and see what it is. That was quick. How long was that? 2 minutes? Paying 23. He declined it. So basically I could try again. He's probably not interested just because it says in his bio that he wants SBs. I mean, it makes sense. I get it, but we'll go back. I'm going to send out some more trades, and then hopefully we'll get one of these to go through, and the next time we'll be filming is when I show you guys my new shoe. All right, we are back. It's been about 2 weeks since I showed you guys sending off some offers. We've got a different shoebox on the table, and here is a new Grail pickup for me, the Travis Scott Air Jordan 4. This shoe right here, I'm so glad to be able to add to my collection. I picked these up, and now I've got the Travis 1 high and low and the 4. 3 of my favorites. The other 2 actually hit on sneakers for retail, so pretty crazy. But these I was able to secure through Tradeblock, and as you guys saw, I was sending out offers. I sent out a ton of offers and basically got declined a lot because I was trying to get a good value, and so I sent out a bunch of offers. I sent out the offer on these right here. Now these are used, so this isn't a dead stock pair, but I was able to find a good used pair on Tradeblock, and these are in pretty good condition. I think the paint looks really good. They're in my size. These are clear or translucent, so they do age over time with wear, but overall, like, barely any creasing in the toe. The toes do crease in these pretty bad. The condition of these honestly looks really good. The color is still really good because these do fade over time, so I'm super happy with these. I sent off the 3 shoes and I added $50, so I had to add some cash to my deal, but it still came out on top, I think. Let me know what you guys think, but these right here I got for those 3 shoes, which I paid $610 for, and then I added $50 cash. So from my end, I only put in like $660 plus a little bit of money in fees, and I was able to get a decently clean pair of Travis 4s in my size. So that's super sick. I'm really glad to be able to do this, and let me know if you guys liked the video. Maybe we could do like searching for like a bigger Grail. Maybe instead of spending like $700 to $1,000, maybe I could try to get like some bigger, more hype shoes, and then try to find like a more crazy Grail to obtain through Tradeblock. But if you guys want to follow me on the app, follow me on the app. Maybe we can make some trades. But this was super fun, and it's just something I wanted to try to do because the whole time I've been collecting shoes and just been into sneakers, I would sell 3 pairs to buy like a more expensive pair, or I'd buy a couple here or there, or get a pair for retail that are worth more money and trade those for something else. So I've been trading shoes for a really long time, and this was just such a no-brainer to go to an event like Sneaker Exit, buy some shoes that are currently hype right now, and then try to go for like a Grail like this, something I really want to keep and add to my collection. So again, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe down below. Also, don't forget about the giveaway, Ambush giveaway on Instagram. Just subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram @_Blake Yarbrough, and we're on to the next sneaker.